Good morning, friends. Atunde here. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Just wanted to touch base with you again for this week. Um, just been thinking about some things that have been just kind of in the forefront of my mind. For me, when I have a similar thought over and over and over and over again, I think it's time when Spirit is trying to alert me to something. So I just wanted to share those things with you this morning. And I say morning because where I am, it's about 7:15. I am early, so my house is quiet. I love that time so that I can focus on what I'm doing with you all and just kind of be in tuned to know and hear what needs to be said. So let's get started. The thing that's been setting or reoccurring in my heart, in my mind, in my spirit has been about the shift. And what I mean by the shift is right now, spiritually, and for those of you that are spiritualists like myself, there is an opening, an unveiling, a higher level of manifestation, a higher level of communication with spirit around this time. And I know it's October, it's the week of Halloween. Halloween is coming this Sunday, and people get a little hinky about that. There's a bit of superstition around what Halloween is, and I won't get into that because that's not my focus. But I do want to say that even in this time, multiple cultures, peoples, indigenous people, black and brown people, we celebrate our dead. We celebrate our ancestors. We celebrate their lives. We celebrate their contributions. We celebrate their protection. We celebrate their guidance. And in this time, for me, for us, for those people that are like me, this is a very sacred time. So, contrary to what could be said in the media or through other means, um, October, especially October 31st through November 1st, which is this time of celebration, like I said, commemoration of our ancestors, of our dead. It is very important that we share with them. So in this time, it's been where maybe it has been my ancestors or just spirit in itself saying that there is a shift happening spiritually for a lot of people, myself in particular. I'm having shifts in my personal and my professional life that are taking me to a place that is familiar but yet unfamiliar. And what I mean by that, it is familiar because it has been something that I've dreamed of. It is a recurring wonderful dream in my personal and professional life, but it is unfamiliar because it has not manifested. And I'll talk about manifestation in a minute. It has not manifested in my what we call reality or in the physical realm. So for me, spirit has been just recurring message. It's the shift that's happening. You're ready for this shift. Be happy about this. Be celebratory about this shift because we are bringing this to you for you to actually manifest or to realize or to have this be your reality here and now. So, what is manifestation as it regards to the shift? And when I say the shift, I am specifically speaking to having your dreams become your reality. And when we dream, a lot of times we dream big and it scares us. We dream what we think is impossible. And we think that those things are untouchable, unknowable for us. But what I believe I hear for many of us, for some of us, is that this shift, if we hold on to it, will become our reality. So let's get into it. Manifestation is the untangible, and this comes from my former Christian background, faith being the substance of the unknowable crossing over into the things that we can see, we can feel, we can know. That is the basics of what manifestation is. And there are many other sisters, friends, that talk more deeply about manifestation. And I encourage you to take a look at those. And like I said, the Queen Poe has many videos on what manifestation is and how to actually manifest, right? There are specific steps to manifestation. But what I want to speak to is our doubt, our fear, and understanding that manifestation has risk and reward. But how to balance those things help us move closer to the things that we dream as it becomes our reality, okay? So when we talk about manifestation, like I said, having those things cross over from our unseen, unknown, the impossible into our lived experiences, into our reality, there is a shift that has to happen where we let go of the familiar. We let go what's in our hand, those things that are comfortable, those things that we know that come easy to us, those things that are regular, that are normal, that we do in our daily routines, that are like second nature to us. When there's a shift happening, I think of a shift as water, as a current. And I know some of you have been like to those theme parks and what have you, and there's the water slides and what have you. But then there's, the adventurous piece where you got to get in the inner tube and ride down and shoot through this tube and all of that interesting stuff. But then there's this easy water rafting that's kind of like in a circle. You ride on that slow current that's real easy. You're on that tube still, and you can kind of just lay back and let the water take you. The shift that we're in is like that big water slide versus that easy water. I'm still working through my sinus infection, friends. But it's that, let's get off of the easy current of the water and get on that unknown, that unseen experience where it can be scary. There's a lot of fear. Myself personally, I would never do anything like that in a water park, ever. That's not even something that I aspire to do. But in the spiritual realm, it is something that I imagine myself now standing with my same inner tube next in line to take the plunge, right? And that's what happens. We have to let go of that comfortable, easy flow to get into those wild waters. We have to let go of what's comfortable to get into where the water's slapping us in the face and we're twisting and turning, but we're holding on tight. We're holding on tight to our faith. We're holding on tight to our dream. We're holding on tight. And at the end of that, it manifests into something beautiful. We work through it, right? Because the second thing, in order for us to manifest, besides letting go, is to actually start doing the work, taking the next step. Like for me, I aspire to do in greater levels. And I'll share with you later on as things become available to me for to share. In my professional life, I'm taking a step that is something that I wrote about in my dissertation. And the thought came to me. I have a mentor, and I spoke with my mentor, and that was the second confirmation. And she said, do it. And in the midst of me doing it, the next week came an opportunity for me to step into it. So it was either, I think about it, dream about it, I share it with the people that I love, or I actually start moving towards this dream. Now, when the opportunity presented itself for me to actually step into the inner tube, per se, to actually get on the slide, I kind of backed out and said, you know what? I got this far. I saw what it looks like. I can see at the edge. That's not for me. But what I've done, I've chosen to get in. I've chosen to close my eyes at the beginning, right? And even allow that person that's manning the slide to push me in. Because sometimes we need a little bit of a nudge. We need a little bit of encouragement. And I believe that my mentor, because if I would have kept it a secret, if I'd have kept my dream a secret, I would have never done it. And that's the next part. We got to be able to speak our dreams to manifest them. Because if it's your secret, it's just that. It is your secret. Now you got to be careful about who you're sharing your secrets with. But you got to begin to speak them, not just dream them, in order to live them. So manifesting is about words, deeds, or actions becoming the next step or our new normal. Because when you start to move out of or let go of what you have in your hand, that is normal, that easy current, right? You take that plunge, you speak it, you get that push. It starts to become exciting for you because it's that newness in your spirit that is calling you to shift into something new, that once you move into it, it's going to keep you going. It's going to keep you moving. Once you take that drop in that slide, there's no going back up. It's only one way to go. So what Spirit is saying for us right now is that take the plunge, get in. The shift is here. It's here. We're not waiting for it. It's here, like now, like right now. That water is moving. Some of my Christian friends, that troubling of the water. There's a story in the Bible that says that there was a group of people, and I know I'm speaking to somebody because I hear, feel, sense, and know that this is for you. There were a group of ill people, lame people, laying around a pool. And right now the name of the pool slips my mind, because every year, once a year, there was an angel that would come down and trouble that water. Cause that water to be something different. It wasn't a peaceful pool when that angel had jumped in it. Troubled that water. But the first person that jumped in that water, the first one who jumped in that water was healed of whatever infirmity, blindness, lameness, leprosy, whatever that thing was, received what they went there to get, right? And that's a beautiful story. One person once a year, right? But then there's another piece to that story, because the apostles, Jesus' disciples, walked by that pool and spoke to a man and said, hey, why you waiting? You have what you believe you have. Rise up and walk. Take up your bed and walk. Get up out of here. Go do something different. Start stepping out on what you think is not there. That invisible, impossible bridge, right? And as he reached for them, his healing came to meet him. He no longer had to wait at the pool for the angel to come so he could possibly be the next person. Spirit is saying you can have what you want if you reach for it. You can have what you want if you reach for it. Friends, I'm here to encourage you to take the plunge. Reach for it. Write it down. If you got to read it every morning, you wake up, you make your bed, you brush your teeth, you grab your coffee. You know, Atunde always got a cup of coffee, a cup of tea or something. And you read it out loud. I am a business owner. I am a chef. You get to fill in the blank. And then Spirit is going to lead you that next step. Opening doors. That's what the shift is. The shift is moving and unveiling things to set you on your way. Now, I would be remiss if I said that these things were going to be so easy, child. It's just going to be like a meadow of beautiful flowers. That's a lie. Because remember, I said a shift is moving you from your comfort zone into something new. And when we make that shift, that's where the uneasiness of the process happens. It is the unknowing that is uncomfortable. It is the doing of something new. Remember our deeds and actions. I'm being called to do and stretch myself in new ways. It is fun and exciting and scary as all get out. Because people are asking me things that I've asked myself, but never quite answered. And now I have to give an answer, or at least think about what an answer could possibly be to these questions. And it's having me to dig a little deeper. Not saying, are you sure you want this? Because that's a yes. It's how do you change your mind to become the thing that you desire? How do you change your atmosphere so that it is conducive, it conducts, it is at the frequency of the things that you dream? Friends, the last thing that I want to share is that manifestation or manifesting your dreams. Have your dreams shift into the reality that is your new normal. It vibrates and moves at a different frequency. Now, frequency is electronic. Think radio waves, right? And all different types of frequencies have different levels. You gotta vibrate at the same frequency, and vibration is your innermost. It's your innermost level of freedom. It's your innermost level of joy. It's your innermost level of love, self-love, and love for the thing that you're doing. You got to vibrate at that frequency. Seeing yourself getting up, getting to your business, because it'll get there if that's what you want. Going to your new building, having your employees. You got to speak it, but you also got to be it. And to be it is the vibration. I'm dressed for my next level. Got on a little lipstick. I'll have on a mask later. But I am at the frequency for my next level. I wear it, I think it, I be it. That's the vibration that you look for. What does it feel like? What does it look like? What does it taste like? What does it smell like? And yes, your next level has a taste. It tastes sweet. It feels like completeness, joy, happiness. I did it. That's what it sounds like. That's the knowing. That's the frequency. But you gotta think it, speak it, to be it. Right? So, just to recap, because we're going to get out of here. You know I don't hold you long. The shift to manifesting your dreams. The first thing we got to do is let go of the current things that we have in order to reach for those things that we dream of and we desire. The second thing, yes, it is a scary place. It is uneasy. It might cause you to be uncomfortable, but it's the stretching in the undoing of some of the things. You're going to have to let go of some people, some places, some habits. You may have to wake up a little earlier, stay a little later. But this will cause that manifestation to become your reality. Okay? Third thing, risk versus reward. It is definitely worth the risk. What I call worthy risk, friends. You know, sometimes we do stuff that ain't worth it. It's not even worth the risk. Not half of it, right? But there is such a thing as worthy risk. Is it worth the risk? And if you can go through the list of things, weighing the cost, and it is a resounding yes that it is worth the risk, that is worthy risk, okay? Also, you can talk about it in risk and reward, right? The reward of the thing coming into your life. The reward of, you know, some of us want to manifest a mate, a life partner. Is it that reward, that righteous reward, right? Being loved and celebrated on an intimate level. That's a reward. The righteousness of that reward, that person being the person that you can bounce those ideas off of, that will give you this unbiased yet loving feedback, which is a good thing, right? Righteous reward. It's for the good of all that you get a life partner, right? Righteous reward and worthy risk. Making sure that those things have a resounding yes. That keeps you moving and going and doing and stretching until you actually manifest. Having your dreams shift into a reality, becoming your new normal. That's what we're looking for. That's what Spirit is so graciously sharing with us, clapping for us. Come on, come on. It's possible. Believe with us because I believe in you. Spirit is calling you, waking you, shaking you, disturbing you. I know Spirit's been disturbing me. I know I'm not the only one that Spirit has this happy information for, this happy news at 3 a.m. Spirit has happy news at 3 a.m. Sometimes I'm not happy. I'm like, can you wait until 5 at least? But it's the shift, especially in this time, that in the current, in the movement, in the flow, if you don't jump in, you may have to wait. Wait for a passerby, someone with a little more encouragement maybe, or that angel, right? But I encourage you to let your story be that I got up because I knew that if I took a step, that spirit would meet me there. That spirit was waiting for me, encouraging me like a loving parent. Come on, baby. Come on, come on. Take that step with me. Come on. That's what spirit is doing for some of us. Encouraging us to take the next step. I did. This channel is a part of that. Realizing a dream. Having a yes. And the more that I do it, it becomes a resounding yes. It becomes that even if 2 people are watching, I did what I needed to do for you because you're worth it and you matter. And you needed somebody to come by the pool to reach out a hand for you. I'm here. Come on. Rise up. Let's go. Let's get to it, friends. That's all I have for you this morning. Know that spirit is saying the shift does not have a respect of person. That shift may be for you to change one thing, or that shift may be something as drastic as you leaving your job, the job that you ain't supposed to be on no way, because you're a business owner. It's not for me to say, but it's for me to encourage. Do it. I won't say that it's easy, but it is worth it. It's risk worthy. Go for it. Be blessed. Today's Monday. It's a good Monday. It's always a good Monday. You have a great day. I hope that this message has encouraged you in some way to step into it. Get on, jump, take the plunge, speak it. You'll never be the same. That's the point. You be blessed, friend. This is Atunde, and this has been my story. You have a wonderful day.